Hey everyone, it's Chris here for another video. Today we're going to be in the kitchen. Well, right now we're not in the kitchen, we're actually in my bar in the garage, but nevertheless, it's that time of year again. It's getting close to Halloween, people are carving pumpkins. There's one thing with pumpkins that I love doing, and that's roasting the seeds. So I'm going to take you with, it's not going to be like a crazy video or whatever, it'll be just a little bit of voiceover with some B-roll or whatever, but you'll get the point. The thing I like doing with the seeds is roasting them. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then hopefully you guys can do it at home too. It's really simple. So step number one is you're going to want to find yourself a pumpkin. Now, you don't want any little pumpkin. You want a nice big pumpkin. From there, what you want to do obviously is you want to cut the top open, clean out the innards, and inside the pumpkin is where the seeds are. Who would have guessed, right? Yeah, I know. While you're at it, you can carve a cool design to show off on your front doorstep or whatever. So once you've got that all done and you want to put all the seeds and everything into a bowl, you want to clean the seeds. So when you clean the seeds, what I do is I'll rinse them, get all that stringy pumpkin stuff, I don't know what you really call it, get that all off and put it in a sieve. I usually rinse them twice just to make sure it's nice and clean. Once they're clean, what you want to do is you want to spread out some paper towel on your counter and then spread the seeds out on that paper towel. Now, the reasoning for that is you want to dry the seeds as best you can because they're pretty slimy when they come out of the pumpkin, and after you clean them, that's kind of hard. They're kind of hard to handle, but spread them out on a piece of paper towel. What I did is I actually spread them out and then put some paper towel over top of them, and I let them sit overnight. I was running out of time in the day and I let them sit overnight, and actually turned out that they dried very nicely. Once your seeds are dry, you're going to put them into a bowl, and you'll see in the video I have two bowls full of seeds. Now that isn't from one pumpkin. That is what 3 pumpkins yielded. So it's quite a bit of seeds. So one pumpkin, it varies on size. I'm assuming last year I had, I think, 2 pumpkins, and I didn't have nearly as much last year as I did this year, obviously. So that's what 3 pumpkins yielded. Once your seeds are dry, you want to put them into the bowl and drizzle them with oil. I use canola oil. We didn't have olive oil at home. I would have preferred olive oil, but hey, it all worked out in the end, right? So drizzle them with olive oil so it's you get a nice coating. And what I did is in both bowls is I seasoned them with Catch and Cook's Campfire, which is a smoked salt. Thinking back on it now, I could have done a little bit more salt, but live and learn. They still taste great. So yeah, season both of them with salt just so you have your base. Once you're seasoned with salt, get multiple pans and layer them with parchment paper or foil. If you're using foil, drizzle some oil on there and wipe it around just so the seeds don't stick. That's the best thing. Parchment paper, you don't have to worry about that because it seems like hardly anything sticks to that stuff. So yeah. Layer your pan with foil or parchment paper. Spread your seeds out on the pan. Now, like I said before, use multiple pans because you don't want to crowd your pan with the seeds. You want to spread them out evenly so they get an even roast. While you're doing that, preheat your oven or your pellet grill to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I use my pellet grill and it could only go to 450, so I kept a close eye on everything, and it turned out in the end. You want to keep a close eye on it. So while your oven or your pellet grill is preheating, what I did is on one pan I used Catch and Cook's All Terrain, which is a chipotle seasoning, and I did another batch with Catch and Cook's Whiteout, which is a garlic seasoning. They're both really good. Can't wait to see what else they come up with. I think they got a good thing going there. Once your pellet grill is preheated, stick a pan of seeds in there and roast. Now, they take about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. What I did is I set a timer for 2 minutes, and every 2 minutes I just spun the pan to get an even roast. And what you're looking for is a nice golden color. You don't want to burn them. You don't want to put them in there too long and burn them because they get a very bitter taste, and it's not enjoyable at all. So make sure you rotate. In the oven, if you do it in the oven, I don't think it matters as much, but in the pellet grill, it's good to turn the pan every couple minutes just so you get an even roast on all the seeds. And again, you want to make sure that they turn a nice golden brown. Once they're done roasting, you want to let them cool down completely and then store in an airtight container. They say they last in a container for about 4 days. They don't last very long when I'm when I'm munching on them, but hey, I'm sure if you keep them in the fridge or in an airtight container in the cupboard, they'll last a while. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I'm not affiliated with Catch and Cook, but I support and back a quality product, and these guys have one heck of a product. They have their seasonings, they have a wild game and fish coating, and I hope they come out with more stuff, because I don't think they should stop there. They got a good thing going. You can head over to their website, and I'll post that link in the description below. Get yourself some spices and some game coating. Now, I know there's a bunch of stores that are selling them, and I don't know all of them off my heart. I'm sure you could contact them on Instagram or email them from their website. I'm sure they could fill you in on that. And while you're there, if you need a knife to carve your pumpkin, or to skin that deer you shot this fall, or to fillet those fall walleye, they have a folding fillet knife / skinning knife. It's kind of like a multi-purpose, if you will. It looks really well built. I have to get one for myself. I've heard lots of good things about them. But yeah, check them out. Catch and Cook Coatings. They're great guys. They're great quality product. And that's all I got for you. So I hope you enjoyed this short little cooking video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.